Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 42-degree Thursday, the 4th of April. Hey, it's 4/4/24. I don't know what it's supposed to do. It's not raining. It doesn't look like it has rained all night. Everything's dry. Nice little breeze about. I don't know. Feels very comfortable, as it usually does in the mornings. Can't believe how much that back has grown since Sunday, is that what I did, or Saturday? Wow. You give it that first cut, boy, and they wake right up. But anyway, jump in the old CRV and head to the JOB. Y'all come on along. 43 degrees. Another random parking thing. I think people just come off the road out there and just crash land out here. By the time I come up and get coffee or something, they're gone.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
They're not customers. They don't come out of our store.
Yeah.
I don't know what in the world they're doing. But it was completely dry until probably the last couple miles.
Mm-hmm. Then here come the rain.
Yeah, got caught in a traffic snafu.
Yeah, messed up our time. Now we're
Yeah, we were going to be early. Now we're probably going to be late. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking on that, let's bounce.
All right.
Have yourself a wonderful Thursday.
You too.
And I'll see you as the day goes on.
All righty.
All right. Well, you see you. Bye.
I love you, baby.
Bye now.
Bye.
You can imagine what that is. That's the update with Apple CarPlay. I'll talk to you guys here in a minute. I was having my little lunch thing. I seen that on the screen. I thought they'd like to see that, I bet. Well, it seems pretty crazy to me. Because I've tried both my 12 mini and my 12 or 15 Pro Max. And I can't get because I don't have an Apple cord for the 12, because it uses that proprietary Apple thing. Anyway, this phone, the 15 Pro Max, is USB-C, and both of I don't have the Apple cord. Well, I'm good on this, but the iPhone 12, it says no phones connected via the USB, which is your port inside here. So I use this phone, and that's okay, but it says there's no headphones connected. So in the forum, I was reading through there, and somebody asked the question, why can't we use Apple CarPlay without a headset connected? So I'll have to dig into this thing, but Apple CarPlay is there, but no phone connected. So when I connect the phone, that's good, but then it shows no headset is connected. So you have to have a headset connected. Crazy. Well, I should be able to bounce into there's both of my phones. I should be able to connect to it okay. But I can't run Apple CarPlay. That's great for, whatever else you have on your phone, and the weird thing, the thing install the app, there is no app. See, now I'm connected to this phone, the 12. Can I get connected to both of them? It's just sitting over there. It should grab it. Connect. Oh, it's not even trying. It must be far enough away. But anyway, Apple CarPlay's there. It says no phone connected. I connect a phone, and then it says there's no headsets connected. Surely you're not going to have headsets connected to this thing to do it. And you can install this thing from home. The update, go into preferences. Go to general software updates. I disconnected earlier, so I got to reconnect to the Wi-Fi in here. I already did all that and bounced out of it. So anyway, you can connect to your Wi-Fi and you can update it yourself. So I was having an issue because I had cable problems Well, multiple things. One, I've got a 9-year-old computer, and I'm using an MPI 2. And for all the other cluster updates that we've had in the past, this worked. IT got me this. No specifications, whatever, on it, and that worked great on the old ones. The newer stuff, you have to have this one with, it's got like filter things on each side. This is an MPI 3. I have an old MPI 2. I think combination of everything, my old computer, that old Dell, I've had that thing since 15. So yeah, she's 9 years old, this old gal. She don't miss a beat. But Windows 7 Pro is not compatible. This is not compatible. My old original that I've had since 2008, the original MPI 2, I can trick my way. I can reset services. I can do everything I need to do on these things. But this, the cluster is a whole nother world. So, yeah, I even made a post on the dealer forum, and I have to go in here and say, yep, my fault. But anyway, besides that, I did the update with the dash, and the Apple CarPlay didn't show up. And even though it said it installed, I think it just goes right to the Wi-Fi thing. It doesn't tell me. Yeah. But when it's hooked up to the Wi-Fi, it is, it shows there's no updates available, but the CarPlay never got installed. Now, if you have to have headsets with this thing to use the Apple CarPlay, that just doesn't make any sense. There's probably some safety thing, God forbid. I'm sure something with Apple or whatever. I don't know, but that's probably not going to be the best thing for a lot of people. If you like to just fly along with a half helmet or open face helmet, I mean, they make headsets for that, but you get all excited for all this stuff. I want to see it work. I'm not going to drag my helmet down here just to see it work. I might have to, but, or just maybe we got some old, they got all kinds of no-name Bluetooth headset things. Just grab one of those and just pair it to it, if it'll even pair to it, just to see how it works. But if all your commands comes through that would be kind of a bummer. Now, if you're traveling, that would be absolutely optimal. That's the way that's the way I'd use it anyway, because I always use my CNET, my phone, and so I guess I'm complaining about nothing. I'm just kind of thinking of the criers, the fluffy people that are going to really whine about that. And I don't like that at all. But if I'm riding this thing, I'm just upset because I can't do it while I'm sitting here in the shop. If I'm riding it and going down the road, I will have my helmet and my Bluetooth and everything going, just like they probably want you to do there. But if you're doing this at home, you have to have, and you can see on your gauge, see it says 13.4. I've got this BMW charger on there that's pushing 13.5, but by the, it's going through the system. So all the way through the system, still showing 13.4. But it needs to be a minimum of 12.6 volts. And that's a pretty big battery in a Spyder. So your little Optimate or something that you use to maintain your battery and keep her all happy with the world is probably not going to keep your battery voltage at 12.6 volts during the Wi-Fi install. But it's kind of cool while it was all there. I don't know why the Apple CarPlay didn't show up with that, but there was a thing that wasn't related to this, but there was an update that was included for the F3s. There was some kind of a turn signal update. And so these cool little updates will just sit there and park in your garage or somewhere near your Wi-Fi, or hijack somebody's Wi-Fi and you do some updates. I couldn't get it to connect on the first one I had in here, so I tried to hotspot my phone and go that way, and still it wouldn't connect. I don't know had some extra security thing going on or whatever. But I was able to connect to the one that we use down here. It's actually one we're not supposed to be using, but we know of it. It was actually given to me, and I never told anybody what the password is, but somehow or another other people got it, so it's kind of a hush-hush thing. It's just it's one that's, well, corporate has so many Wi-Fi things, but it's one that's here at the store. There's like, I don't know, 8 or 9 of them that show up. All kinds of crazy stuff in here. But there's only one that customers can get to. Then a web page pops up, and you got to agree to something like that. And it's not real fast. It's fast enough you can do things with it, but it's not smoking fast. Because I guess it was kind of open before. Like you go to Walmart, you can just bounce in. You don't know password or whatever. And yeah, too many people were, uploading YouTube videos or something. I don't know what. But I spent like way too much time on this thing, discovering my mistakes. I tell you, go by the rules. Follow the rules. Step by step. So, MPI 3 shows that cable with that part number. Well, I got one of them cables. I never even seen this cable before. They've been hijacking it upstairs for updates they're doing on the snowmobiles, because all the snowmobiles even have this big old display on them now. So do the side-by-sides and stuff like that. So the guys up there have already been playing with that kind of stuff. I doubt the snowmobiles have Apple CarPlay, but I don't know. Maybe the side-by-sides do. I don't mess with them things, so I need that out. But anyway, that's been fun. Frustrating that I can't show you guys. Oh, maybe I'll just drag my helmet down here and so I can hook up to it. I do need to go with it in case somebody comes and buys this thing between me getting back here tomorrow. I'm gonna clear out my phone and stuff out of there, but it's super fast. You've seen how quick I did it with this phone here. It bounces in quick. All right. Pouring down rain out there. It's just some kinds of nasty. I need to take that thing for a good ride. Well, I don't keep rain gear here. I'm not going slopping around in the rain like that. And I heard from the service rider that the guy's in no hurry. So, probably because he's not going to ride in the rain either. Anyway, I'm going to bounce for now. So Red Cat did release the service bulletin yesterday, about 2 hours or so before I found it. So it was sometime, probably about the time I was coming home. But it's on these grub screws I was telling you guys about. It basically holds the set pins, in place. So it centers them out. You put the grub screw, you tighten the grub screw, and it keeps the pin from coming loose. And for the front differential, where it came apart on mine, these were fine, but I did Loctite them. But it's for both differentials. So this one's pretty easy. You just pull you just take it off the, what do they call it, the C-clamp, or not, whatever they call that thing. Anyway, just pull the whole axle and gear assembly off. And you do the same thing with the rear, but you're going to take the outer housing off. You can take the wheel off, take the outer housing, and take a gear out. And then once the gear's removed from here, you just pull it out, and then take your diff cover off and take that apart and lube it. So what they were showing is not even taking the thing all the way out, just simply do it with it still sitting inside there. Just pull the screw out and clean everything up, put it back in. So I've done two of the 3 parts of the recall, the front differential and both grub screws, and now I got to do the rear differential. It's for the pinion part of it. So I'm going to do that right quick. What do you think of that? Something relaxing instead of stressing out over that daggone Spyder stuff all day today. Not stressing, it's just trying to figure it all out. It's new to everybody, so that forum thread got really long today. But anyway, let's do this right quick. So I'll have to show you this right quick. This one hadn't fallen off. Let's see if I can get in here so you can see it. You see the screw? screw is just sitting there. Hadn't fallen off or anything. But she's definitely not tight. Not quite as much grease on this one as the other one too. I like using my Maxima blue grease. I think it's probably my favorite to use on these things, but there you are. Get her all cleaned up, greased up, Loctited, and move onward. Amazing how quick you can make a mess. There she is, all locked down. That's even focusing on it. Probably not. There you are. And again, I use that 2701. That's a high strength, but we use it on BMWs, and it's not something you can overcome. But those portal gears and stuff I'm gonna clean and grease all of them as well. And the diff, I'm gonna get all that off and use my Maxima grease on it. Anyway, get out of here, get her done. There she is. Front and rear are done. Grub screws up at the front. But listen to this thing. This is amazing. It's how quiet that thing is. It's crazy for a red cat, huh? Yeah, that came out really well. And I greased all the portal axle stuff. Now, whoa. I need to. Yeah, servo works pretty good. I didn't take the front portals apart. I'll have to do that on my next little maintenance run there. There she is. Alright. I'll go outside and do a goodbye before it gets dark out there. Well, hello there, YouTube. I cannot believe that we're out here doing this and it not raining.
I know it.
There was some scary clouds coming this way.
It sprinkled a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah. Well, on the way home, there's just these rogue clouds. And woof, traffic all slow down.
Yeah.
It'd clear up. All of a sudden, the road's dry. Looks like it never rained all day long. Then the next cloud hits. Boom.
It's
nuts.
crazy.
Crazy spring weather.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's pretty cool. Red Cat coming out with a service bulletin on their new car.
Nice.
And they'll even credit you $10 to help compensate for the Loctite if you had to buy it. You just buy them little tiny bottles of it, and it's really cheap, $2.42 or $2.43. They recommend using, and it's just a credit on Red Cat, and you'll be back buying something. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They ain't gonna pay you no labor, because that's a labor of love. I don't think anybody would even accept money for tinkering with their RC car.
I know.
Oh, I gotta take it apart. Cool.
I know.
But anyway, on that, we'll end out the day with that.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. See you on Friday.
Yes, in the morning.
All right. Thanks for watching now.
Yes.
Bye-bye.